Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's the second down play. And the back now goes in motion. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. And the thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path to run and pound Hill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense operating from the pistol. And looking to throw now on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Back to their 11-yard line at second and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He breaks free. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Just great execution.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They'll try and run it with the fullback.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an option look. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Tulane. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very sacked on heavy pressure there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, what a great call here by this defense. They're playing man coverage. The free safety kind of roaming the middle of the field. Uses his eyes to be able to read the quarterback and really anticipates the throw to come up with that interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pass rush closing in. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
1 more play before they head to the locker room.
3:25, go! Griffin!
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made by the tight end. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1 play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the sack. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Hand off to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He'll test the right side here. Breaking through defenders. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And now a carry here for the fullback. Touchdown, Tulane. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Under pressure, hit as he throws. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the option play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, green wave. And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Running out of time. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tulane. And this one is getting ugly. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And that is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, with the score, Tulane 45, Alabama 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider. 4-2.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Acorn. Go.
Looking to chuck it again. Trying to extend the play. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the option play here. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown continues. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Defense not pressing this time. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
On the double.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Spider.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Okay, ready?
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Green 25.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
And glue. Hornet. Ready, go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the sack. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Defense finally makes the stop after a big gain. This offense not throttling back, even on the final play. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.